Assalamu alaikum, my dear student. Today we are going to solve the activity solution, or you can say brainstorming of chapter, that is big data, big insight. Explanation I have already done. Today we are going to solve the activities. Okay. Now, as we know that this chapter, big data, big insight, the whole chapter deals with the importance and outcome of a revolution in the lifestyle of people, which can be which has been affected by big data. Big data means a large amount of data that can be analyzed for big insight. Okay, so activity 1, you have to open page number 40. Okay, first activity, YouTube has many videos on various things. Listen to the uses and health benefit of lemon and share them with your friends. Now you can say lemon has many benefits. Health benefits of lemons are enormous. Okay, first is it improve digestion, boost immunity by vitamin C, help control weight, prevent kidney stones, reduce cancer risk, best for skin, teeth and hairs. You can also click on the following videos to watch the uses and health benefits of lemon. Activity 2, first one, explain the term big data. Okay, you have to explain the term big data. Here you can see this activity on page number 36. Big data, you can say it's a powerful effect on people's lifestyle, food habits, health and travel. All online activities are recorded, monitored and analyzed. You can easily search on page number 36. You can easily find the meaning of the term big data. Okay, third explanation of the term big data is collection of huge amount of data in petabytes and exabytes. Increase in volume, variation, velocity, veracity and value. Used to give insight, a very complex process, useful in industry. Other, big data has a purpose of using data is important than the amount of data. Here next is web. Now you have to find out the industrial and company data increasing in which thing. Yeah, you can search on page number 36 that industrial and company data increasing in volume, variation, velocity, veracity and value. Okay, so this is an activity web diagram where you need to search from the text. So always remember, whenever there is an activity solution, you have to open your textbook, carry pencil in your hand. Next activity, different field where big data is used effectively. Different field where you can say big data is used effectively. Yeah, it is given uses of big data. First, location tracking. Other is healthcare industry, entertainment and media, understanding weather, banking, finance and trading, education, industry, and last one is advertising. So these are the different fields where big data is used very effectively. Other, now make point-wise note from the lesson. From the lesson you have to make point-wise notes regarding the uses of big data in the following application. Okay, so here you can open your textbook page number 40. You can see activity 2 where you have to make notes from the lesson regarding the uses of big data. Now always remember where you need to you can say do not write complete sentence. You have to make notes. We always remember, whenever you have to make notes, you have to make use of point, bullet form. Yeah, and do not write complete sentence. All notes, that means it is for your convenience. Okay, words you can put. So here first is about location tracking. Now location tracking, you can say what is the uses of make note of it. Location tracking, uses of GPS and Google Map. Second, you can say uses of location tracking, you can say big data in location tracking is use of geographical positioning, use of radio frequency identification. Next is useful in traffic management. So this is the way you have to make notes from the lesson regarding the uses of big data. So following application is given under location tracking. Big data is you can say use of GPS and Google Map, useful to plan out your travel route, can track the online order goods, helpful for logistic companies. So this is the way you have to make points from the lesson regarding the uses of big data, and application is given. Location tracking is one of the application which make use of big data. Okay. Second application is healthcare industry. Under healthcare industry, big data use of smartphone, watches and health apps. Second is use of, I said do not use complete sentence. You just need to pick up important points and you have to jot down. Either you can use point one, either you can use numbers, okay, that will do. Use of mini biomedical devices. Collected data gives you need to take this example from your test only, okay, from the lesson only. Detect heart rate, monitor sleep pattern. 24/7 monitoring in hospitals. Useful in exercise, provides feedback. Use of gadget to monitor sugar and BP. Helpful for better diagnosis. Helpful in maintaining past records. Better monitoring of diseases. Last is individual suggestions and solution. Next application is education industry. Now in education industry, uses of big data is annotated the education industry. Information about student and study. Can prepare big data, can prepare learning programs. Can design course material. Understand students' choices and difficulties. Informations of courses and specialities. Result help of gauge progress. Helpful as career guidance. Improvement in operational effectiveness. Provided solution as biggest pitfalls. Enhance the progress of students. This is the uses of big data. Now in banking, finance and trading, big data help in investment pattern can be studied with the help of big data. Help banks and companies with suitable plans. Enable smooth functioning. Cyber crimes and frauds are predicted and prevented. Easy analysis of past data. Handle mistransaction and fail issues. Monitors financial markets. Use in high frequency trading. Algorithms used for trading decisions. Support to equity trading. Next is sports. In sports, big data, you can say can premulations and you make use of premulations and combinations of statistical analysis in live matches. Recording of matches, trading and workouts. Next is sports person performance is study. Improve individuals and team performance. The sensor help to understand game. Next is gives information about field condition and weather. Last is video analytic help to see minute performance. So these are the uses of big data, that how big data use in different application like sports. Next is advertisement. In advertisement, you can say big data help advertisers. Advertisers are the biggest players. Use of Facebook, Google, Twitter, different social media, you can say YouTube, Instagram, etc. Next is provide a great deal of data. Can run targeted campaigns. Use of data analysis techniques, and clicking gets different results. So these are the uses of big data in application like advertisement which you need to search from your lesson, and you have to make note of it. Do not write complete. Always remember, whenever there is a question, prepare a notes regarding that any type of question. So always remember, do not write complete sentences. Next is application like entertainment media. In entertainment media, big data, you can say, focuses on targeting. With the help of big data, entertainment media focuses on targeting people, provides right content at right time, use of our past views and behaviors, shows different recommendation, effectively used by Netflix and YouTube, increasing engagement and revenues, also used by television broadcaster. Next is understanding weather. In understanding weather, big data, you can say, make use of weather sensor and satellites. There are weather sensors and satellites set up all over the globe. Huge amount of data continuously received. It help to understand weather forecast, making us aware about natural calamities. Next is helpful for necessary preparations. Next, useful to study global warming. Also useful to predict availability of natural resources. Okay, student. Now open page number 41. Page number 41, personal response. Textbook, page number 41. Precaution to taken when asked for personal detail on social media. What precaution we must take when you can say that media used to ask about a personal detail on various social media. This is a personal response. So you can write some other view also. This is for your convenience we have put up. Okay. What precaution you need to take when asked for personal detail? First thing, make sure that whether you know that person very well. Then only you can share your personal detail on social media. Next, remember, bank never asks your personal detail. Any CVV, any you can say card number, and nothing they used to. Only fraud calls. Whenever you used to receive fraud calls, so here they used to ask for personal detail. Okay, so always remember, bank never asks your personal details. Next is, never keep your personal details publicly. Do not respond spam mails. Keep your password strong and changing. Do not accept unknown friends' requests on social media. Complain to cybercrime department if any you can say mishap happen. Okay, so these are the precautions which one need to take when asked for personal detail on social. You need to be very cautious about it. So these are some precautionary measures which one need to take when asked for personal detail on social media. Okay, next activity, all the data which we receive is not used for positive thing. Okay, make a list of the negative thing which can be done with the help of a big data. Positive thing we know, we have already done the activity. Now make a list of the negative things which can be done with the help of the big data. Big data, I said, big data is a large amount of data. You can say that with massive data available with us. Now negative things which can be done with the help of the big data. Data hacking, which really harms for people. Virus attack, which destroy our data. Misuse of personal data. Credit or debit card fraud, which really it's a big data. People used to make negative. All the data which is not only used for positive. There are people who literally try to cheat people. Okay, with the help of the big data which is available with them. So credit or debit card fraud and excessive advertising. Now guess, next activity, guess the meaning of the following items and phrases and use them in sentence of your own. Now student, these are the items and phrases which are given below. You have to use them in the sentence. Use them in your set. You have to frame sentence on your own. These are the example. First is, one size fits all. What do we mean by this? That means suitable for or use in all circumstances. That means, example, if you utilize this phrase in your sentence, will be the wrist watches have adjustable belt. So one size fits all. Next, once in a blue moon. What do you mean by this idea? Once in a blue moon. It means hardly, very rarely, or sometime it's happened. So make use of this item in your sentence. For example, my dad is working in USA and he visits home once in a blue moon. Every couple of years. That means every year that my father used, or you can say who is working in USA, used to visit home. Very rarely, sometime once in a year. Next, one man army. One man army means a dominated and a capable person. This idea means one man army. That means one man should use one man army. That means a confident and a capable person. Utilize this word in a items in your sentence. That means he was a one man army on the hill. Once bitten, twice shy. What do you mean by this item? Once bitten, twice shy. It means a first unpleasant and bad experience. You can also make use of this word. Once bitten, twice shy. That means unpleasant and bad experiences. Use this phrase in your item is in your sentence. She certainly won't talk her again. Once bitten, twice shy. She certainly won't talk her again. Once beaten, twice shy. That means unplayable. Because of a bad experience, she certainly won't talk her again. Next is one up on. That means, what do you mean by this items? One up on. That means to get an advantage over someone. One up on. For example, sentence is, I think I am one up on the other candidate for his post. That means to get an advantage over someone. Next, activity. Again, there is an activity, page number 41. Degree of comparison. In English, you know, student, that most adjectives have three different forms to show the degree of comparison. First is positive degree, second is comparative degree, and third is superlative degree. That means, student, you have already done in your 10th standard, in your 11th standard. Just a brief introduction I am going to give you. Positive degree is used to describe one item, one group or person. Comparative degree is used to describe two items, people or group. Superlative degree is used to describe three or more item or group of people. So here example, you can see sweet, positive degree, it becomes sweeter, sweetest. Tall, taller, tallest. This is for your example. Other is blunt. You can't write blunter or bluntest is correct. Okay. The correct blunt will become in comparative more blunt. In superlative will become most blunt. Wonderful. More wonderful, most wonderful. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Okay. Now you have to solve this do as directed. First is 3 example is given. An advertiser are one of the biggest player in big data. Now degree this is are one of the biggest, BES, that means it is given in superlative degree. You have to change it into, begin the sentence with where, that means you have to change this into positive as well as in comparative, because it is already given in superlative EST. Okay, so you are going to begin with very few player in big data are as big as advertiser, and in comparative you are going to write advertiser are bigger than most other player in big data. Next, no other diagnosis is as good as the diagnosis done with the help of big data. Is as good as, that means it is given in positive degree. Now change it into comparative and superlative. Now you're not going to write good, bad, no. Good and no, it's incorrect. When you change it into from positive into superlative and comparative, now in superlative, good will become best, and in comparative it will become better. Good, better, best. So for example, in comparative you're going to write, in superlative, the diagnosis done with the help of big data is the best diagnosis. Next is, the diagnosis alone with the help of big data is better than any other diagnosis. Student, we have already done in our classroom also. Okay. Next is, this is just for a solution of the activity. This internet giant provide the greatest data about people. Now, greatest, that means it is given in superlative. Now change it into positive and comparative. Greatest will become great in positive, and in comparative will become greater. So for your solution is, no other internet giant provide as great data about people as this. In comparative you are going to write, this internet giant provide greater data than any other internet giant about people. So that's all for